Hello, but live. Let's finish this game, hopefully, today. I want to play more spooky games, and we've got like 12 days left. The Beast Within, a Gabriel Night mystery. Oh, and did I not change the title? I did type it in, but I must have not pressed save. Oh well. We'll keep it as it is because I'm in the game and I'm not tabbing out. I ain't doing it. You can't make me. Last time I played it, we were it was an educational stream, so I'm kind of glad I did that for like 2 hours of just having to learn about King Ludwig of Bavaria. King Ludwig. I think we've got a little bit more to do of castle hunting with Grace, and then Gabriel was invited on a hunt, so we're definitely getting hunted. Hi Fart Bubbler. Hi Rotating Bananas. Wait, no, wrong screen. This one. Pardon. Castle hunting. Yeah. I was like, pardon, Lexi. Oh, I had my hair cut this morning. It's so short. I had 6 inches cut off. So, but I'm thinking of dyeing it like a really dark purple, like so dark that you can't really tell unless it's in the light. Like, you know, you just see the light and it's like purple, and then otherwise it's like almost black. I'm thinking of that. Totally should. That's it. I'm doing it. I just needed one person to say it was a good idea, and it's you, Lexi. Okay, I can't actually remember what we needed to do here. Okay. It's flashing, which means we've got stuff left to do here. You're good at convincing people. Yeah, I mean, I was looking to be convinced, to be honest. I'm sure Lexi's up to that task.
Nice view of the Alps.
Yeah, that is such a nice view. I want to go to this castle.
Why would Ludwig have wolf paintings in his castle?
Yeah, they are 100% going for King Ludwig was a werewolf. Those are the vibes. How do I get out of this room? I've forgotten. There we go. We're not asking her that. Maybe I should, because
Ist das die Ludwig Museum?
Ja, ja. Ludwig der Zweite von Bayern.
okay, apparently we have stuff to do here. I don't know if it's just asking that woman, because we saw this creepy painting.
Maybe Mrs. Smith will know what my dream meant. I have to ask someone. Ludwig's death mask.
How do we still have stuff left to do there? I've looked at everything. Gerda.
I don't have anything to ask Gerda right now.
We made up with Gerda. So that's something. We're best friends now, me and Gerda. We basically did make out with Gerda.
Herr Huber?
Yes?
Oh, fart bubbler. You're one of those people who likes a loaded pizza. I'm just simple. I like a margarita, cheese stuffed crust, or I will accept pepperoni.
Are the Smiths in their room?
Yeah, I believe so.
Could you ask them
Yeah,
to come down,
I got
please?
bacon.
Yeah,
I got you
natürlich.
meant bacon.
Now you just tell Merle what's going on.
Yeah, remember that Nancy Drew game? I basically speak it now, thanks to that translating game.
I had a dream last night. I didn't remember it at first, but I saw something today at one of the museums.
What was the dream?
I was being chased in the woods by wolves. And I saw a sleigh. Ludwig was inside. He pulled me up, and I thought I was safe. But then he turned into a
Yeah,
wolf.
so true, fart bubbler, so true.
So what do you think, Mother?
A dream of rescue is a spiritual guide dream. The High Priestess in Gabriel's cards must be linked to Ludwig somehow.
But don't call Lexi that.
What do the wolves represent?
I'm kidding.
I'm a psychic
Don't
here,
call
not
Lexi that,
Freud.
but it's so true.
But the warning I got was about the black wolf, wasn't it? And the wolves in the dream. It must be the same danger.
It's so frustrating. The more I find out, the more questions I have.
Why don't you try a little communicating of your own? Ludwig's the link. Appeal to him. The answers may not come right away, but at least you'll give the guide something specific to say the next time she contacts you.
Isn't there any way that you could, you know, do a psychic reading on Ludwig or something?
To tell you the truth, I've been trying all day to make contact, but I only feel great despair. Ludwig's soul is not at peace.
I wonder if it's going to turn out
I'd better go.
Anytime you need us,
like
stop
I
by.
was
Be
trying to
careful,
figure
huh?
out if werewolves
Thanks.
don't exist. Like, you know, we were trying to find the human behind it, but I wonder if this game is real. It's going to have werewolves because it has psychics, and like Grace seems to have some kind of ability to see into the past.
I don't have anything else to say to the Smiths right now.
I'm just going to check to see if it's time to write to our good friend Gabriel Knight.
I'll write to Gabriel, soon as I have enough info to blow his little investigation out of the water. Who should I call?
That guy, he said he'd call us back if he remembered. I don't think he's remembered.
Professor Barkley will call when he finds out something.
No, I don't think he will though. I think he literally said, "I'll call you back if I remember."
At least I have the car keys now.
Hi, Chimkin. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you for lurking. Let's have a look at our inventory. I don't really remember what to do next. Like, I don't remember what we were doing.
A ticket to the Ludwig Museum.
It's a pretty. Oh, there was more. I missed this part.
Ludwig and Wagner. Ludwig loved the opera of his contemporary Richard Wagner. He helped support Wagner's music through much of his life. Ludwig considered Wagner a close friend, often calling him the great friend. Wagner encouraged this infatuation, some believe, for personal gain. Typical artist.
Ah! I mean, to be fair, are you gonna be friends with the king just for the sake of it?
Even after Wagner's death, Ludwig still showed signs of obsession with the composer. This letter, written in 1882 by Ludwig to the conductor of the Munich Opera, instructs the conductor to make preparations for a new Wagner opera. The conductor went to see the king as instructed. When he arrived, Ludwig was ill and refused to see him. Nothing further was ever heard of this mysterious new opera. Was it a figment of an ill man's desperate wishes?
Ludwig is offered a crown of laurels by the genius of immortal fame.
Ludwig is offered a crown of laurels by the genius of immortal fame. 26 July 1874. By the power of the lily, we shall have the strength to resist all temptations throughout the whole year.
What does that mean?
26 July 1875. Solemn oath before the picture of the great king. Refrain for 3 months from all excitement. This oath has its binding power as well as its potency by de par le Roy, LNR, DPLR. What excitement! I need to see more of that diary. He looks so regal. Why would he give up all of this pageantry and become a recluse? Ludwig is Grand Master of the Knights of St. George. The Knights of St. George was an aristocratic society dedicated to the acts of chivalry. Ludwig loved the medieval pageantry of the order in his early years, before his increasing reclusiveness drove him to abandon public appearances.
I'm sure he loved this society that was, like, built on monarchy.
Signets and sash pins from the Order of the Knights of St. George. These were worn on Ludwig's uniform, as befitted his rank of Grand Master. They are now the property of the Bavarian Crown Treasury. I wonder if these pins have any symbolic meaning. I wonder if these...
I mean, they probably do.
Looks like it weighs a ton. Ludwig's Grand Master wardrobe from the Knights of St. George.
Yeah, that looks uncomfortable.
Richard Wagner. The original diary is kept in the Royal Archives. A few entries are shown on the opposite wall.
Smash
Gotta
it.
see that diary.
We've got to break into the Royal Archives.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
See, Lexi waves and gets a butt in her face.
Ludwigs Tagebuch. Im Museum?
Ja,
Wo kann ich Ludwigs Tagebuch hier anschauen?
die Tagebücher sind ganz persönlich. Die sind in den königlichen Archiven. Niemand darf die lesen.
Aber
Nein, niemand darf die lesen.
danke.
What did she say? Anybody know any German? I know we asked about Ludwig's diary and where it was at the museum, and then I don't know, she got angry.
Im Museum ist einen Brief von Ludwig über eine neue Wagner-Oper.
Ja, ja, ich kenne diesen Brief.
Wo kann ich mehr von dieser Wagner-Oper sehen?
Ja, ich weiß nichts über Wagner. Das hier ist kein Wagner-Museum.
Ja, ich weiß.
In Bayreuth.
I guess she said this isn't the Wagner Museum.
Versuchen Sie es halt doch, ne?
Bayreuth. Danke.
Grace, what did she say though? What did she say?
Grace Nakamura. I don't have anything to say to her at the moment.
What? I don't speak German. Why can't she in her mind be like, oh, she just said to go somewhere. I think she told us where to find something. She said this isn't the Wagner Museum, so I don't know anything. Oh, did she say to go to here? Okay.
Grüß Gott.
Guten Tag. Ist das die Wagner Museum?
Ja, you're an American, aren't you?
I was about to say
afraid the house is
any
closed
what
this
in
time of
chat.
It will be
Any
open
what?
next month.
Crap.
You are interested in Wagner?
Very interested. Very recently very interested.
Yeah. Most of the house is closed for cleaning, but a few rooms are open. I shouldn't let you probably, but if it is only you, you are alone, aren't you?
Endlessly.
Come in and look over.
That's very generous. What do I owe you?
Georg Immerding. It's only a few displays. Besides, I wouldn't be much of a shining knight if I charged you.
Thanks, Georg. My name is Grace.
Hello. Have a good time.
I'm suspicious of you, Georg. No one's this nice.
Wagner's piano. On this piano, the maestro composed his later operas, including The Ring.
Press the keys, I dare you.
The death of Wagner. On Ash Wednesday, 1883, Wagner suffered a heart attack in a Venetian gondola on the way to San Michele. His wife and the gondolier carried him into a church where he regained consciousness. Wagner died 4 days later on this sofa.
Goodness.
Wagner died on that sofa. That's kind of creepy.
Also, why could they not put him in a bed? That doesn't look comfortable.
Wagner's death mask.
And his hand mask.
The great patron himself.
That's Ludwig.
Ludwig as the classical Greek hero. Ludwig's death mask.
It's here as well.
A portrait given as a gift from Ludwig to Wagner. June 10th, 1881, Munich residence. Great friend, I am writing to you in the middle of the night. My blood is pounding too wildly for sleep. Tonight's performance, how can I describe it? I am unsure whether to be terrified or thrilled. Perhaps I even feel hopeful. If it is hope, you have given it to me, my friend, for the first time in years. We must speak. Something happened during the music tonight, but I must have your absolute confidence.
He turned into a werewolf.
As you love me, come at once. Your devoted king, Ludwig. July 1882. Great and beloved king, Monsieur Beaujolais and I have finished the diagram. We checked the figures many times, and Monsieur is confident that it will
Fart
work.
Bubbler did the sensible
8
thing.
identical fixtures are to be made from the diagram and placed in the theater exactly as specified. I'm sending the diagram with your courier. Be full of hope and have courage. All will be well. Your own, Wagner.
Can't believe you went against Lexi's wishes like this.
These look like production designs. These look like production designs.
I mean, it's your only hope now.
This must be a model of Wagner's own theater, here in Bayreuth. Opera costumes. Richard Wagner. Franz Liszt, composer and Cosima Wagner's father. Wagner souvenirs. Don't think I need any of those. Wagner souvenirs.
Tell me about yourself.
What are you doing here if the museum is closed?
They always like to have a caretaker here. It's a good job for me. I can soak in the atmosphere of the maestro while I compose.
What are you composing?
This? Oh, a new arrangement. One of Wagner's pieces.
For the Bayreuth Opera?
No. I am only a student at the university. I study music, composition, conducting.
Is there much of a call for conductors in Europe?
Ask my brother. He is the conductor for the Munich Opera.
Well, that's convenient. Does that mean you get free opera tickets?
Yes. I get a week's pass to the Opernfestspiele, the opera festival in Munich. It starts in a few months.
Hope I'm still around to see it.
Come with me if you like. If you're still around, I can go backstage and all sorts of things.
I'd love that. If I'm still in Germany, I'll call you, all right?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, that's why you let us in the museum. I knew it. I knew he fancied her.
Tell me about Wagner.
He was a character. He spent most of his life trying to convince rich patrons to subsidize his work.
Yeah, sadly, I think
Unfortunately,
Grace
he had
likes
expensive
Gabriel.
tastes. You see, he believed that someone of his genius deserved to live well. Can't argue with that.
But Ludwig II supported him, didn't he?
Yeah, sure, but Ludwig came along very late in Wagner's life. By then, he had already been run out of Venice and most major cities because of debt. Ludwig saved him. And the music. Best thing Ludwig ever did.
Do you know anything about that letter from Wagner to Ludwig in the display case? The one about the diagram?
Ah, no. Some sort of equipment for Ludwig's theater.
I'm guessing we're going to have to arrange
But I don't know why Wagner would have
something
cared about
according
this.
to that letter.
If he was worried about any theater, you would think it would have been his own theater, here, in Bayreuth.
Have you ever heard about the letter that Ludwig wrote to the Munich conductor in 1882 telling him to prepare for a new Wagner opera?
You're full of surprises for an American.
What do you know about it?
No one knows anything about it. It's like a treasure map, you know? It's probably a complete fairy tale, but it does make you wonder.
You have no idea what it could have referred to? Maybe something that Wagner was working on with Ludwig?
If there was, there's no trace of it. Except perhaps in the dreams of unemployed music students.
I bet we find it or something. We find the hidden Wagner opera.
What's that book in the case?
Cosima Wagner's journal is locked up for preservation.
Huh.
Why is it on the just on the stand there? Why don't they put it in that's like an exhibit. It's just there in the entrance.
I don't have anything to ask Georg about at the moment.
What now? What do they want me to do now? Maybe his diary's in the castle.
I don't think the guards want to be bothered while on duty.
Let me ask them interesting questions.
These linens look seriously expensive. More swans. I wonder why he was studying the occult before he died. Nice.
Another werewolf. Okay. I don't know what we've got to do there, to be honest. Or here. I don't know what that woman said to us. She got angry when we asked about the diary.
I don't have anything to say to her at the moment.
Like, what's down there? I want to know. Let's just check. Gerda, help me.
I don't have anything.
Oh, no.
I don't have anything to say to Herr Huber at the moment.
What to do next? Save the game, because we've done a little bit. When will that guy who's supposed to call us call us? Gosh darn it.
I'll write to Gabriel. Soon as I have enough info to blow his
Okay, I'm gonna have to look at what to do next. If we've got any hope of finishing this game today. This is the second time I've had to look something up. Got your dream. Gotta. See, I've done all that. I've done everything it's literally said. Apparently Gerda should be telling us we got a phone call.
I don't have anything.
I've done everything this guide said to do that.
I don't have anything.
It says look, make sure you look at everything. I feel like I
He
have.
looks so regal. There's got Ludwig, Grand Master of the Knights of St. George. There's gotta Ludwig, Grand
Accident
Master of
clicked.
the Knights of St. George. There's gotta be a connection between all this St. George stuff and Gabriel. I want
We looked at all this.
20.
We looked at that for sure. For sure.
She's beautiful.
We looked at this.
I have no idea what that says. Looks old though.
It annoys me that she has no idea what this says. Surely she'd have an idea. She managed to ask that woman about a lost Wagner opera and also Ludwig's diary, though. I feel like those aren't basic conversations. Yeah, we definitely read this. This is about how he got arrested and died.
Ludwig's death mask.
We definitely saw this. So we got creeped out by it. Did we see this?
December 14th, 1881.
I think we might have
Linderhof.
missed this.
Order another work by Jennings on the occult. Write urgently to Klug saying that I insist that the stoppages by the bank cease. I want it, and therefore it must be done. Write very urgently. He must succeed at once, and then must report to me urgently. If I give orders to clear my room, doing so must not be postponed as it happened. Pencils must be pointed without special orders. The day after tomorrow, 1,000 marks. How is Louis now? I want to know whether he looks unhappy. How often have I said that the coffee must not come up boiling hot, so that it can only be drunk after standing an hour? If any more correspondence come from Louis, they are to be burnt immediately, but I am to be informed of their arrival. December 18th, 1881, Linderhof. Every day
What
get
a
up
rude
earlier for
person.
certain. See to that
Yeah.
very particularly. Write it down. Remember that when the great friend arrives at Neuschwanstein, we retire to the hall. We are not to be disturbed. I will not tolerate interference or insubordination.
I'm guessing the great friend is Wagner. Yeah, I'm guessing it's when he started to lose his mind a little bit. Okay, I think that should do it. I think that's everything in the museum looked at. Yeah, yay! Look, that's no longer flashing, the museum. Good, good, good. Oh. Gerda, you gonna tell me about phone call?
Hi, Gerda. I'm back.
Good.
You gonna tell me?
I don't have anything to ask Gerda right.
I thought she was
I
gonna
don't have
say-
anything to ask Gerda right now.
I've literally done. It says Gerda should inform me about a phone call.
Who should I...
Gosh darn this game. Let's go and see if we can talk to these guys.
I don't have anything
No.
to...
Yeah, this guide's saying I've done everything. Because it says once you've completed the museum. Gerda should say. Because we also spoke to the Smiths about our dream. Yeah, I need a new guide. I need to find a new guide. Okay, I'm gonna find a new one. I have to look at it up on my phone because I can't tab out of this game. Otherwise it'll break. Okay. Get Gabriel's letter and read it. Talk to the Smiths about all topics. Yeah, look at Gerda mourning at Walcott's tomb. Give her the roses. We did that. Use the keys on the car. Maybe I need to look at all the exhibits at the other castle as well.
At least...
Okay, I think I need to look at all the signs. The sign of quality. Yeah, I think I need to finish this museum as well. This castle. I feel like it would be really helpful if the guide said what I need to look at.
Did they have running water in 1886?
Because all exhibits.
More
The painting behind the swan shows Lohengrin's arrival.
I can almost picture Ludwig in here. I wonder what he really dreamt about in this room. I doubt there's anything left in there now. Besides, the guard would kill me if I touched it.
Nah, it's fine. It's an interactive museum. Probably.
Engelhard courts Hildegunde. The hunters track down Engelhard and Hildegunde. The wedding feast of Hildegunde and the Baron. Hildegunde's imprisonment.
That Hildegunde's had a life.
The death of Engelhard. Engelhard and the blacksmith.
Okay, I really hope we've seen everything. Come on. No, we haven't seen everything. Okay. Why? What is there to see? I did. I love Disco
I
Elysium.
wonder where that door leads.
I sure love me a Disco
These
Elysium.
scenes seem to tell a story, but I have no idea what story.
The paintings in this room are from the Siegfried saga.
What a game, Disco Elysium.
Scenes from the opera Tristan and Isolde. Scenes from the opera Tristan and Isolde.
Oh, I don't think I saw this angle of the room. Okay.
In the corner is a brown tiled stove with clay figures of Tristan and Isolde.
God, he was obsessed with Tristan and Isolde.
The Black Madonna of Altadine. I wonder what her story is all about. A king saint? I wonder if Ludwig pictured himself that way. Or maybe he just wanted to be that way.
The paintings above the altar
I don't
depict Saint Louis
I
surrounded
don't
by
understand the
seraphim. An
reference, I'm
interesting
sorry.
side note. For a period of about a year, the Louis images in all three castles were ordered to be covered up with black cloth on the unfathomable whim of the king.
On Google. That's my brain trying to work. Google is not giving me any answer. No, Google has not helped. Google's really gone downhill. Google used to know everything. Now back to my guide.
The stained glass window depicts Saint Louis receiving the last sacraments.
No, back in there, just check. We've seen everything.
It's a beautiful crucifix. Ivory and gold. A king.
Are those the books? Is
These
that...
linens look seriously expensive and seriously old.
We have to wait whilst the guard comes in the room. No, I haven't read them. Maybe I didn't see them at all. Because it's literally ringing 0 bells.
The study paintings depict scenes from the Tannhäuser Saga and the Wartburg Castle. The study paintings depict scenes.
Have I done now? Have I done it now? No. I need a... this guide's terrible as well. Chapter 4 is the one we're on. Let's do my heading. Exit the chapel, walk through the left door to the living room, play the tape. Go for the doorway. Take the study. Apparently that should be it. Okay, we're just going to go in every room and play the tape. In case we missed a tape. Play the tape.
Our tour begins in the entry hall. Ludwig II lived from 1845 to 1886. He assumed the Bavarian throne at the age of 18 when his father died. Ludwig's passion was building castles. He built 3 during his lifetime: Linderhof, Herrenchiemsee, and Neuschwanstein. Plans for a 4th castle, Falkenstein, were underway when he died. In addition to his obsession with building, Ludwig also had a passion for classical heroic German mythology, a taste he shared with the German opera composer Richard Wagner. Neuschwanstein is decorated throughout with themes from these stories, most of which directly relate to Wagner's operas.
I know you're playing it on the joke. I don't remember. I remember there was one. I can't remember what there was one books in there about a detective that he always compared himself to. Okay, walk north to the bedroom. Play the tape.
You are now standing in the king's bedroom. The theme of the bedroom is Tristan and Isolde, the tragic love story retold in Wagner's opera. The opera was given its first performance in Munich in 1865, and a 20-year-old Ludwig attended. This is probably the most elaborate and expensive bedroom ever created. It took 14 wood carvers 4.5 years to create this room. It was this kind of extravagance that bankrupted the king. In the years before his death, he found it increasingly difficult to find money from any source.
I feel like thanks to this, we are 100% stealing at some point, because it's like we have to wait for them to circle around. Why wouldn't they have them just stand in the same room for the game?
The king was a devout Catholic, as were all of the Wittelsbacher rulers. They supported the Roman Church even when other European countries were dominated by Protestantism.
Not Exit the chapel. We'll wait for her to come before we can even press the tape. Come on, why
This is
would
the
they
king's
add
living
such an
room.
annoying
The
feature?
walls are decorated with scenes from the Lohengrin saga. The king first saw Wagner's opera Lohengrin when he was 16, and it so affected him that he considered it a form of enlightenment. The tragedy of Lohengrin was his essential loneliness. This too was Ludwig's own fate. Ludwig withdrew more and more into his fantasy world of epic heroes and absolute monarchy. An ideal he was determined to create in his castles if he could not have it in his real life. He only wanted to be alone with his dreams, so much so that even his servants were kept at a distance and were not allowed to look at him.
What were you afraid they'd see?
He was a werewolf. Probably. They're definitely going for the Ludwig was a werewolf angle.
The swan motif is featured throughout the castle, but it is particularly prominent in this room. The painting behind the swan shows Lohengrin's arrival. This is a reproduction of the grotto from the Tannhäuser saga. In such places, Ludwig could pretend he was one of his beloved mythic heroes. As the grotto personifies, the castles were solitary playgrounds built for Ludwig alone. He believed the masses were too coarse to appreciate fine art, and he seldom entertained guests. In fact, Ludwig had a standing order that upon his death, the castles were to be destroyed. Fortunately, the estate was
Fortunately,
in
no one
such
listened to
debt
that
that the castles were
nonsense.
opened for paying tours only weeks after Ludwig's death. They haven't closed since. It is one of the great ironies of Ludwig's story that the castles that he was thought insane for building are now considered Bavaria's finest treasures. They have paid for their construction many times over. This is the king's study. Ludwig spent much time at his desk, writing letters, drawing up plans for his projects, and studying his favorite authors. He loved poetry, history, and the classics. In later years, he also studied the occult. What affairs of state he did reluctantly attend to were generally attended to alone at his desk and writing. His reluctance to meet with his heads of state and perform the duties of the king were one of the reasons for the charges brought against him in 1886.
This better
But
result
Ludwig
in
dreamt
me
of
being
true
able to
kingship and a
continue.
true monarchy, and the small powers left to him after Bavaria's succeeded power to Prussia only incited his disdain and frustration. This is the final room of our tour, the Singers' Hall. It was modeled after the Singers' Hall of the Wartburg Castle, where minstrel competitions were held in the 13th century. The hall was built for small private concerts, but Ludwig himself never gave one here. It is said that during the last few years of Wagner's life, he came to Neuschwanstein frequently and performed for the king alone in this room. The hall is probably best known for its enigmatic wolf paintings. The original paintings were from the Parsifal saga, but in 1882, Ludwig had them replaced, supplying the description and titles of the new paintings himself. While all the other rooms in the castle show scenes
Come
from
on.
Wagner's operas, the scenes in this room are not from any opera that anyone can identify. it is yet another of the many
The
mysteries
hidden opera.
associated with the life
The
of
missing
the fairy
opera.
tale king. Engelhart and the Blacksmith. Engelhart courts Hildegunde. The hunters track down Engelhart and Hildegunde. Hildegunde's imprisonment. The wedding feast of Hildegunde and the Baron. The death of Engelhart.
There must be a story behind these wolf paintings. But what story?
He was a wolf. Don't you get it, Grace? He was a werewolf. Okay, it's still saying that I haven't looked at everything there.
Hi, Gerda. I'm back. Good.
I don't have anything to...
Okay, I'm gonna go call the number and hope and pray that it works, because I have no idea what we're missing. Oh, yeah, here we go. Maybe she told us when I skipped it because I was so
Hi,
used to
Professor
skipping
Barkley. It's Grace.
when we come in the
Oh,
castle.
good. I have a name for you. It's Herr Josef Dahlmeier, and he specializes in Bavarian history, and I think he's somewhere near you are.
Herr Josef Dahlmeier. Great, got a number?
Yeah, I do. It's 4982-555-2234.
That's
Thanks
a
a
very
lot.
suspicious
Sorry about the
American
bother.
sounding number.
That's no bother. When are you coming back to school, Gracie?
When I figure it out, I'll let you know.
Well, be good.
I can't see the screen. The sun is shining directly on it. Okay. Let's learn more history.
Hallo?
Hallo, sind Sie Herr Josef Dahlmeier?
Yeah, you must be Grace Nakamura, the American history student.
Yes,
I hear you're interested in Ludwig II.
very.
Good. There's something I want to show you. Drive to Berg on Starnberger See. Meet me at the Memorial Chapel.
All right, thank you.
Oh, wait. Was there anything you wanted me to look into before we meet?
Well, I was hoping you knew something about someone called the Black Wolf. He was a contemporary of Ludwig's. He lived in Prussia, I think, and he was well connected.
Never heard of him, but I'll check. See you there.
Thanks. Bye.
Nice. Let's save so we never have to worry about that again. Good, good. And we've got a new location. Do, 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 do. Just closing the guide so I can try and work things out for myself. Spooky.
It's a memorial chapel.
We're gonna get murdered. Who asks to meet out here?
This is where he died. You must be Grace. Herr Dahlmeier.
Hello.
Josef. I didn't mean to startle you. I wanted you to see it. I feel him here the most, you know, more than at the castle. So, what did you want to know?
Wow. That is quite the perm, sir.
Professor Barclay says your hobby is Ludwig.
Yes. He was the last real king that Bavaria had. As a Bavarian and a history buff, that's enough to hook me right there.
But there's more, right?
He was a romantic, you know, a dreamer. And he was misunderstood, maligned.
Sounds like you can relate.
Me? Hell, I have it easy. At least I live in the 1990s. And not every eye in the country is on me. But yes, I can relate.
You know about Ludwig's diary, right?
Of course.
How can I get my hands on it?
I'm sorry. I have been trying myself for 5 years. They keep it locked up tight in the Royal Archives and they don't let it out. They must think it contains things that will hurt his image.
They won't let anyone see it, not ever?
Only one person outside of the government ever got to see it, a biographer, Sir Richmond Chapel. He had friends among the German royals and they let him look at it.
Did you ever try to contact Chapel? Pick his brain?
No, and I don't believe I never thought of that. If you do and you find out anything, you must share.
It's a promise.
Okay.
Tell me about Ludwig.
I don't know where to start. There's so much. Politically, the most significant thing about Ludwig II was that he signed over independent Bavarian statehood to Prussia in 1870. Bavaria became a part of United Germany, and Ludwig became a figurehead prince under the Prussian Kaiser.
Why do you think he did that?
Bavaria had been involved in the 100 Years' War. People were tired of fighting. Prussia's push to unite the German states made some amount of sense. Still, Ludwig must have had other options. At the very least, he should have negotiated better terms.
So what was the real reason?
He was manipulated by Bismarck. At least that's what I think, anyway.
It is actually really interesting. Like, yeah, he just died mysteriously. He was arrested by his own government. And they, like, had a doctor follow him. Yeah, he believed in absolute monarchy, but he gave up, basically, being the king.
What about Ludwig personally?
You'll find two perspectives on Ludwig. The view the tourists get is the romantic ideal, Ludwig the tormented loner. Then there is the historian's point of view. Ludwig was plagued with guilt over his sexual orientation and was driven mad with self-loathing.
But I take it you're not buying either point of view.
Well, it's all too convenient, isn't it? That he was a devout Catholic, there is no question, and I'm sure there were pressures on him to be normal. But he was no prude. He loved Byron. Yes. Philosophy, the French court. If anything, Ludwig was too much an egomaniac. He didn't give a damn what anyone thought. And besides, he didn't try to hide any of his relationships. If he suffered from anything in his romantic life, it was disillusionment. No one loved him back as purely as he himself loved.
Well,
Or maybe his love wasn't as pure as he thought.
What was it?
Has he thought about that?
I don't know. His diary was filled with self-guilt, but I'm sure it's not about that. If I knew, I'd write my own book, set the record straight, so to speak.
My microphone keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. It's doing my head in.
Have you read anything about Ludwig's midnight sleigh rides?
Oh, would that have been something? To be out at night and suddenly see him sweep by with his entourage? They say the night agitated Ludwig and that being outdoors and the rushing feeling of the sleigh calmed him down. Sometimes even the sleigh wasn't enough. He would stop in some remote woods, order his servants to stay put, and go wandering off by himself for hours. It drove the servants crazy.
Tell me about Bismarck.
Oh, Bismarck. He was the Prussian Kaiser's chancellor. Not a nice man. Bismarck had a reputation for learning people's weaknesses and manipulating them. It's a matter of record that he had spies on Ludwig's staff. He may even have had a henchman even closer to the king. And he was involved in the conspiracy to declare Ludwig insane.
The Black Wolf.
Did you find out anything about the Black Wolf?
I did. I'd read about him before, but I hadn't realized that was who you were talking about. His name was Godin, Paul Godin. I found a reference to his being called the Black Wolf after you telephoned.
I've never heard of him. Who was he?
Godin lived on the fringes of the Prussian court. He was handsome, charming, dangerous, or so they say. He was variously rumored to have been a foreign prince, a Prussian spy, even an assassin. Since you were interested in him, I found out some things that are probably true. It said he came from abroad in the mid-1800s, but claimed high German blood.
Do you know where he came from?
No. And he was ruthlessly ambitious. He probably found out who held the power, Bismarck, and offered his services. Bismarck was a good judge of talent, of that sort anyway.
What else do you know about Godin?
He must have done something remarkable. Bismarck was not a generous man. He liked to string
We're almost
people along
halfway
with
through of our
promises, but rarely
score.
came through. He did for Godin, though. He gave him a royal title and lands in 1863. And that was the last reference I found to him.
Well, how could he just disappear?
It's not that unusual. Back then, when you were given a title, you usually changed your name and moved to a place where no one knew your past, so you could act with impunity, or be a pompous ass and get away with it.
Is there any way to find out what Godin was called after he got his title?
Is it that critical?
It might be.
Well, you could send away for a copy of the entitlement deed, assuming it has been destroyed during one of the wars. Godin's new name would be on it. But you would need a research permit from the government to access those records, and they can be very hard to get. A lot of red tape.
Great. What do you know about Ludwig's hunting accident?
A couple of years ago, I was introduced to
It's
this
doing my
great
head in.
old man, a real old
Keeps
world
disconnecting.
farmer. Well, his grandfather was Richard Horning, Ludwig's equestrian. Oh, he told some great Ludwig stories. Sometimes I get lucky. Anyway, he said that after the hunting accident, Ludwig got terribly ill, that he had a fever and was acting crazy. They were afraid that the wolf had been carrying a disease or that the bite had gone septic.
A wolf bit him?
Yeah, it's not so unusual. There were a lot of wolves in the Alps back then. The
He
servants
was
were
a
really worried.
werewolf.
But Ludwig recovered, physically anyway. Horning's grandfather said it was the fever that broke Ludwig's mind, that he was worse than ever after that.
What do you mean Ludwig got worse after the accident?
Ludwig always had been a very private person. But after the accident, he got darker, more crazy. Towards the end, he was even forcing his servants to enter his chambers bent over so they couldn't see his face. Horning's grandfather said his temper was fearsome. He would fly into a rage at the least mistake.
Must have been terrified of him.
Yes, well. Horning's grandfather felt sorry for Ludwig, and Ludwig hated his own violence. He was always giving gifts to his servants to apologize.
You mentioned that there were other reasons why Ludwig's servants feared him.
Ah, that's another of Horning's mysteries. There's a story about Neuschwanstein. Apparently there was a period of time of 2 or 3 months when Wagner would come and visit him there.
Wagner?
Yeah. The two would lock themselves in the singers' hall. Horning's grandfather said the sounds that came from there were awful. Well, the servants had superstitious minds anyway. Some of them quit over it, just walked away.
What kind of sounds?
Horning's grandfather called them heartbreaking and ungodly. Maybe it was Wagner trying to sing.
Well, I guess that's all for now. Thanks for your help.
It's my pleasure. And if you ever want to talk again, just give me a call. I'll meet you down.
I will. Thanks.
Servus.
Well, bye.
Can't we meet on the? Why can't we talk on the phone? Why do we have to meet every time? Ludwig.
This is where they found Ludwig's body.
So mysterious. Right, we want a research permit then, I'm guessing.
Schloss.
Gerda? Yes?
Best friends, best friends.
Gerda, do you have any idea where I could get a government research permit? I don't have time for a lot of red tape.
You should ask Herr Übergrau. He can maybe get such things very fast.
You think? I was gonna write Gabriel today anyway.
Okay. I'll write to Gabriel.
I should get a letter off to Gabriel. I need to include a note to Übergrau about the research permit.
I go back and forth on her hair. Sometimes I love the longer on one side. Sometimes I hate it. I'm loving it right now. You work that hairstyle, Grace. Post office. Well, not well. This game, yes, but not our first time. Not the first stream of this game. I don't know who's behind this.
Kann ich diesen Brief versenden?
Ja, dreimal bitte.
I think this is like the first FMV game I'm playing. Oh, it's one of your formative PC games. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm a massive wimp. Oops, I forgot to pay her. I'm a massive wimp, so this is as good as it gets for me for spooky games. I forgot to pay her.
Kann ich diesen Brief versenden?
I've played a lot of point and click games, obviously, and this has not got that much point and click nonsense in it. I like it. There was like one point and click nonsense puzzle that involved putting a cuckoo clock in a plant.
Dankeschön.
Bitte sehr. Brauchen Sie noch etwas?
Okay, now what?
Danke.
Bitte.
Danke! I don't know where we go now, but danke.
I don't have anything to say to Herr Huber at the moment. I don't have anything to add.
Okay, I'm not 100% what we need to do now.
I don't have anything to talk to Herr Dahlmeier about it.
Okay, good. At least it doesn't make us go and talk to him.
I don't want to bother Professor.
Okay. Who shall I go bother then? If not Professor Barclay, who do I bother?
I don't have anything to ask.
Not Gerda. Ooh. Sorry, big yawn. Big yawn. Let's have a look in our inventory, I guess. Get out. Get back in. Shall we look in our notebook? We haven't done that in a while.
Gabriel claims he's doing just fine on the case. He's investigating a suspect at the Hunt Club. He didn't send an address. Fine. I have my own eggs to fry.
Okay, I don't think there's anything new to that.
Last night, a man and woman from Pennsylvania showed up at the castle to meet the Schottenjäger. The woman, Mrs. Smith, seemed to go into a trance and warned me about the Black Wolf. 3 black wolves? That's a little hard to believe. I'll keep this under the Black Wolf section until I learn more about it. Neuschwanstein. The entire castle is decorated on themes from classical heroic German dramas, a taste Ludwig shared with composer Richard Wagner. In fact, most of the stories illustrated at Neuschwanstein are ones Wagner wrote operas about. Herren Chiemsee. Ludwig supported Wagner financially, called him the Great Friend. Herren Chiemsee. Ludwig wrote a letter to the Munich conductor in 1882 telling him to prepare for a new Wagner opera, but then refused to see the man. Nothing more was ever heard about this new opera. Was there something new, or was Ludwig crazy?
Is that the phone number? Can I not use that?
Schloss.
Should I try it? Can I not ring this guy?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I can. Nice.
Hallo? Bertel München.
Hi, I have a book of yours on Ludwig II. The author's name is Sir Richmond Chapel.
Yes, how can I help you?
Well, I'm doing some research on Ludwig, and I was hoping you could get me in contact with the author.
I'm afraid Sir Richmond Chapel is deceased.
No.
Oh.
However, his son is living.
Oh. Well, is there any way you can put me in touch with him?
And who are you doing this research for?
Well, I'm working with Professor Barkley from Yale University.
All right. Thomas Chapel's number in England is 41 20 555
Again, a very suspicious
Thank you
American
very much. I
sounding
appreciate
number.
it.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Bye.
Because they, in like TV and video games and stuff, they always put the numbers as 555, right? I don't think that's real. I think that's just a making up number thing. I hope they've got a good phone plan. We're raking up the
Chapel
international calls.
Hi, my name is Grace Nakamura. I'm calling from Rittersburg, Germany. Is Thomas Chapel there, please?
Speaking. What may I do for you, Miss Nakamura?
This is gonna sound crazy, but I have a copy of your father's biography on Ludwig II. I understand he had access to Ludwig's diary.
Yes.
Well, God, I'm not even sure. He didn't make a copy of it or anything, did he? Or perhaps he took good notes?
He wrote down a complete translation in English. He said he couldn't make headway with the German version. Ludwig's handwriting was rather brogue, you know.
He wrote down an English translation. Do you still have it?
What a hero.
Well, unfortunately, my father was allowed to see the diary only on the grounds that he wouldn't publish the entire work. I can't let you see it. Have you tried contacting the National Archive?
No, I don't have the kinds of connections your father did, or the time.
That's unfortunate, but I really cannot let it out of my hands.
I understand. It was just a shot in the dark.
Very well. The best of luck to you.
Thank you, Mr. Chapel.
But what if we went there to read it? I don't know where to go now. Let's go into the town, see if the Smiths are about. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh, these flowers have bloomed. Oh, we can pick them now. We look really suspicious.
Gibt's das denn, die Lilien blühen schon?
Sehr schön.
Ja, aber es ist doch noch so kalt. Für Sie ein Geschenk von der Madonna.
Oh, no.
Nehmen Sie sie ruhig. Heute Nacht wird es kalt und sie wird sowieso erfrieren.
Oh, didn't one of the displays in the Ludwig Museum mention lilies? I feel like it did. Him saying lily in German kind of reminded me. Let's go back and have a look. Maybe I have to do something with it.
At least I
It was in the letters, maybe? Yeah, by the power of the lily. I don't really see what that helps me do. I was hoping it would be like, you know, put the lily somewhere and magic will happen. Maybe let's go talk to the nice gentleman at the Wagner Museum. Oh yeah.
Have you ever heard about the wolf panels in the Singers' Hall at Neuschwanstein?
Did my brother send you here?
No?
Probably not. It's only the letter to the conductor, the wolf panels. Oh, my brother thinks I am crazy because of all my theories.
What theories?
This is
Yeah, that it
crutch.
was the hidden.
If there was a lost opera, a lost Wagner opera, and if one could find it, to a conductor, this would be like finding King Tut's tomb. But people have looked for it before. If it ever existed, it is gone forever.
Forever.
My brother
forever,
says I waste
forever.
my time even thinking about it.
I'm curious. Is there any other information that points to the lost opera besides Ludwig's letter and the wolf panels?
It's nothing. I'm not even supposed to have seen it.
Oh, look at that cheeky little grin.
You see, my brother says that Wagner was too egotistical to have produced a lost opera. If he was working on something new, every person in Bayreuth would have heard about it. On the other hand, it was in Ludwig's character to have wanted a private opera.
But it wouldn't have been private. Ludwig's letter shows he intended it to be played in Munich.
Yes, but that it would get so far without Wagner telling others? Why keep it a secret?
Maybe there was a very good reason for secrecy.
For example?
Like... Never mind.
Like he was a werewolf. That guy's a little too into operas. Maybe we put a lily on his grave or something? I don't know.
It's a memorial chapel for Ludwig. It's a memorial chapel for Ludwig.
We put roses on Gabriel's dead ancestor. We put a lily on Ludwig.
This is where they found Ludwig's body.
Put it there, Grace. Leave it as a present. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up what to do. Okay. Yeah, we've sent the letter. We did get a lily. Okay, sees out. That's where we are. Look at the railings on the last side of the area. Look at the small beach on the other side of the railings. And use the lily. Oh my god, that's what I was doing. Just not in the right place. Okay. I'm a genius. I'm a point and click genius. Ah. Ah.
I'm trying to figure out what you want me to do, but I need more information to work with. If you can send any my way, I'd appreciate it.
It's kind of ridiculous. Video game logic, but... weird. Let's get out of here. Oh, we're done there. Nice. We just had to summon Ludwig, I guess.
Hi. You just had a phone call. It was Frau Gelder at the post office. She said a fax came in for you there.
Really? I wonder what it was.
Maybe it's from Gabriel.
Don't hold your breath.
I hope it's from Ubergrau. Or that guy about Ludwig's diary. I hope he changed his mind.
Grüß Gott, Frau Nakamura.
Grüß Gott. Haben Sie etwas für mich?
Nein, leider nicht. Brauchen Sie noch etwas?
Facts of Ludwig's diary translation. I bet that was juicy.
Bitte.
Post office lady. Fax transmission. Many. Miss Nakamura, it seems I've had a change of heart. Please keep these in the strictest confidence. Good luck on your... I don't know what that says. Endeavour?
11th June 1872. Louis has convinced me to think matters through more thoroughly before I act. A trip it shall be then, to Shahin. It shall not alter my purpose, I feel, nor shall his compelling. The treaty is the ruin of my beloved Bavaria, and must be taken to task. 3rd July 1872. The pain gets so bad I cannot hold a pen to write, but the horror is far worse than the pain. He says it was an accident, says that we can truly be one now, that it is a great adventure. I believe him 1 minute, and the next I can feel the flames of hell upon my heels. May God have mercy on my soul.
Werewolf.
5th January 1874. By the power of Mary, Mother of God, I swear to refrain from the ultimate sin and to remain steadfast in my flesh. Sworn by the power of the lily, Eleanor. 30th August 1879. I will not falter, but will remain true. No matter the torment or longing, I will not yield. I will control the process. God grant me strength and will. By the grace and power of the monarchy and its allegiance. De Paul Leroy, Eleanor.
We've seen that, De Paul Leroy. So it was said if you got bitten by a werewolf, you didn't properly turn into one until you killed someone or something. I can't remember, but I think they said there was a way to end the curse. Maybe that's what he was trying to do. That's why he became a recluse.
10th September 1880. It is all finished. Elizabeth warned me, and I discovered the truth at last. O most venomous viper at my very bosom, O lowest of the least worthy who ever breathed, my Judas, my devil, if I could tear my heart out and fling it after him in the dirt, I would. I would.
Jeez.
12th December 1880. He continues to come, the devil. I will never look upon his hideous face again. He is afraid I will tell, and I might. To destroy him, I might. When I think of the accident, now that things are clear, I wonder, was it truly an accident, or was it the plot to kill me? If so, why did he not complete it then, instead of putting me in this torment? Could he have hated me so? I wish to God he had simply ended it there. 10th June 1881. Terror. Rapture. During W's music tonight, I felt a pulling. The horror nearly came upon me right there. Then the music turned, and it was gone. What can it mean? I must confide in the great friend. Perhaps he will know what has happened. 2nd August 1882. The experiments go better and better. W has proved as loyal and determined as ever I believed he would be in a matter of my salvation. He says he has the formula now. It remains only to put the finishing touches on the completed opera and to draw up the diagram for the crystals. Can it truly end? I scarce dare to hope. April 1883. The great friend is dead. How unjust that he should be taken from me now. Where is my chance at salvation? Why has God condemned me twice?
That's Wagner.
10th October 1885. There must be made clear funds for the crystals. Lies. Everyone lies. My own servants. What must I do? Must I sell one of my beloved castles? The crystals must be made. I grow daily less able to control my own will. How long will I be able to resist the ultimate sin? And the music is worthless without the device. Time is running out. The crystals must be made.
What's he on about?
10th October 1880.
What's he chatting? Okay. Some crystals to reverse werewolfism? Who might like that guy? That guy said to let him know. Maybe we need to let him know. But it did say we were finished that location. We'll see. We'll see if it lets us call him.
I don't have anything to talk to Herr Dahlmeier about at the moment.
Okay. Screw Herr Dahlmeier. We're not going to let him know, even though he promised. He said, if you find anything out about that biography and the diary, let me know. But we said, nope. I'm guessing it's here. Because there's no one. Hey, look at this. Oh. We are giving it to this random man who asked us on a date.
Yes, but no one is allowed to see it.
It just so happens that I have a copy of an English translation right here. There's something I wanted to show you.
Didn't we promise not to show anyone?
Read this one.
August 1880. The experiments go better and better. They has proved as loyal and determined as ever. It remains only to put the finishing touches on the completed opera and to make up the diagram for the crystal. My God!
Wait, I want to show you something.
He's gonna show me Wagner's diary.
I am not supposed to have looked at this myself, but I am here alone all day, so...
They shouldn't have given him the key. If they didn't want him to look, don't give him the key.
July 1881. Richard returned from his meeting with the king. Never have I seen him so pale. I was concerned for his heart. He would not speak with me, but immediately shut himself up in his study and started working on a new project. He will not tell me the first thing about it. He will only say that it was time he repaid his king. It confirms Ludwig's diary. He wasn't crazy.
Yes, but Ludwig says that the opera was completed. Imagine that, completed. There's something else.
Oh, my hair. It's getting stuck in my face.
August 1882. We had a messenger tonight from the king. He brought a letter which Richard burnt. I did manage to see a bit of it. It said something about a great night in Munich and that it would be Richard's supreme triumph and someone else's destruction. Ludwig then wrote that even though he himself would probably die, his immortal soul would be freed thanks to Richard. I worry for poor Ludwig and for us. Where will we be if his madness continues? Surely someone will put an end to it. Wow.
There's one more.
May 1883. I sent Richard's sealed package to the king, as he instructed moments before he closed his eyes forever. I could not even bring myself to care what was in it. What could it matter now? Whatever it is, I hope it brings the king good memories of Richard. He did so much for my beloved.
The package.
Yay. Isn't this the last chapter? So, what's gonna happen? I'm so confused. How many chapters are there? There can't be. We've only got 377 score. There's got to be more chapters.
She sounds delightful. I'd love to meet her.
Oh, she's a hoot, all right. Just pretend you don't have a penis around and you'll be fine. Got this inborn need to rip them off.
Now I'm really intrigued.
This one time, I'd gone off to this, well, party, you might say. And it was getting a bit hairy. Well, Gracie...
Oh. Better.
Who the heck are you? Awkward.
Detta does not speak English, but then she has her own methods of communication.
I should leave you two kids alone.
Oh, don't be silly.
What's he trying to start here?
Friedrich, I can't just take your date.
Why not? I didn't expect her tonight. And for some reason, I don't find myself in that mood. Besides, from what you've told me, you live like a monk down south at that castle. Your body needs some attention. Detta. Zeige ihm sein Schlafzimmer.
Well, this is quite the Chapter 5 opening movie. Yeah, we need to get Grace with that German guy. Forget Gabriel. He was literally talking about her and then went off with the blonde woman. And it was obviously a setup. They clearly wanted him out the way. Yeah, this guy's clearly of the wolf lineage, and he's after the Schartenjäger. Why is he stroking his hair? What a close-up. He's beautiful. Okay. Marienplatz. I guess we want the letter from Ubergrau.
I don't want to discuss anything heavy.
Oh, did I miss it? I accidentally skipped the cutscene. Gabriel.
Gabriel, I've been busy on
She
this
can read
case,
it.
and it's starting to pay off. Thought I'd fill you in. There's definitely something going on with Ludwig II. I'm pretty sure he was involved with a werewolf. In fact, he was probably turned into one himself. Anyway, something happened to him on this hunting trip, and afterwards he fits the profile in the lore book to a T. It's really fascinating. There's an American couple here, the Smiths. They're from Pennsylvania, if you can believe it. Mrs. Smith has been telling me all about your fortune, and she's sure you're tied in with Ludwig somehow. She also told me to warn you to beware the Black Wolf. Have you learned anything about that yet? So don't tell me where you're staying, as if I care. Really, we're supposed to be a team, Gabriel. I'm holding up my end. I've about done all I can down here, and if you want, I can join you there soon. Perhaps I'll see something I recognize from my research. I'm serious. Grace.
Christ, she's losing it. Ludwig II, a werewolf. Yeah, right.
It does sound wild.
Well, I'm off. See you, Harry.
Goodbye.
Oh, there's 6 chapters. Okay. Notepad, journal. Okay. Let's just go down to the police office. No, my favourite thing about
The
sweet
American
potatoes is them
PI.
being soft.
Criminal Commissar Lieber. I couldn't just call you KKL, could I?
Sit down.
I love this
How
guy.
about KKK? I don't want to discuss anything heavy till I've picked up my tape recorder.
Oh, yeah, I don't have my tape recorder, do I? Let's go and get it. I left it in the magazines. I like them being soft, and then you put some salt on them. They taste so salty. Salty and soft. I went out to a pub for tea last night, and I had an amazing burger. It had onion rings on it, obviously the beef, and then it had pulled pork, bacon, cheese, lettuce, tomatoes. I took the tomatoes off, and then it had a sauce. I'm hungry. I like soft, sweet potatoes, yeah. I like crunchy, normal potatoes.
The men will be meeting here later today for the trip. I'm sure they won't wait for you, so you might want to be on time.
I'll be here. Sweet of you to worry, though. Just the right size for the big bad wolf to come down the chimney.
No one's there, you don't need to do that. Can I listen?
My new tape.
I want to listen. Uber. Oh, I guess I can't listen. Unless I do this.
I'm sure whatever they said is in German. I need a translator.
Ah, yeah, good point. I guess our best shot is Uberbra.
Have any luck with that missing person search?
Oh, of course, I forgot. Frau Hogel dropped off something this morning. Yes, there are 2 forest areas where missing persons incidents are concerned. The Nationalpark Bayerischer Wald and the Naturpark Schwäbisch-Fränkischer Wald. Frau Hogel checked both these areas back 10 years. Between 1960 and 1969, there were only 1 to 2 cases a year in the Bavarian National Forest area. Between 1970 and 1990, there were 10 to 12 cases each year. Oh. In 1991, it went up to 17, then went back down to 12 in 92 and 93. The Schwäbisch-Fränkischer Wald figures are similar.
Curious.
Does something ring a bell?
It's werewolves.
It does. I should be able to hear it loud and clear. I'm leaving this afternoon for the Bavarian National Forest.
He looks startled. Hey, can you listen to this tape for me?
Can I bother you for another favor? I need something translated, and I need somebody I can trust to do it.
And you're asking me? You obviously don't know German lawyers.
Amazing.
Harry, you're such a kidder. Okay. Here it is.
Wir müssen miteinander reden.
We should talk?
Nein.
No?
Es ist meine Karriere, verdammt noch einmal. Vielleicht sogar mehr, wenn die...
His career is in danger even if the police...
Ich habe Ihnen doch gesagt, nicht darüber zu sprechen.
I told you not to speak of it.
Aber ich denke mir, dass die Polizei bereits weiß, dass unsere Wölfe nichts damit zu tun haben. Die können einen Test machen an den Körpern.
The police must know that our wolves are not responsible. There are tests they can perform on the bodies.
Gut. Ihre geflüchteten Wölfe sind keine Killer. Was soll's? Halten Sie nur Ihren Mund. Sie sind damit besser dran.
So, your escaped wolves are not the killers. What's the problem?
Aber Herr Knight, er kam gestern Morgen zu meinem Büro. Er hat viele Fragen gestellt.
He says you've been asking a lot of questions.
Worüber?
About what?
Über die Wölfe.
About the wolves. Who are these men?
Just friends. I think there's more.
Was ist los, von Eigner? Ich muss mit jemand anderem reden.
He doesn't want to talk, says he has someone else to speak to.
Ich habe mir gedacht, wissen Sie etwas über Großbergs Tod?
Do you know anything about Großberg's death?
Wieso sollte ich?
Why the hell should I?
Nun, ganz einfach. Ich gab Ihnen seinen Namen.
I gave you his name.
Und?
And?
Er fragt mich, ob ich Großberg kenne.
He says you asked him if he knew Großberg.
Was?
I think I know what happens next.
You know, it would be a great tragedy if the Ritterline were to die out. A great tragedy. I'm not just talking about for the sake of our firm, but...
I know what I'm doing, Harry.
He's like, look, I had to put in so much work to find you. Don't go dying. Don't go getting yourself murdered. Okay.
Well, I'm off. See you, Harry.
I guess now we can go and speak to the police officer. Well, Kommissar Liebe. He's gonna get on the phone and be like, this guy has got a death wish.
What's the status on the case?
There's nothing new that I can share with you.
Is there anything new that you can't share with me?
He takes no nonsense from Gabriel.
Okay, let's try this. You haven't found the zoo wolves yet.
No.
Have you caught anything yet?
No.
Why am I not surprised? Kind of a funny thing. I talked to Grossberg's assistant. It was a fluke, really. But she mentioned you guys took some of Grossberg's ledgers?
I told you to stay out of our business, Knight.
True, true. Why did you guys take ledgers if Grossberg was just a random victim?
As long as this case is open, I'm going by the book. That means a standard background check on the victim.
Find anything?
I don't think anyone's looked yet. We'll probably assign one of the younger men to do it. As you say, Grossberg was a random victim.
Did I say that? I don't suppose you'd let me take an eensy-weensy look at Grossberg's ledgers?
Absolutely not.
What if I could prove that Grossberg wasn't a random victim?
You're crazy.
Am I?
Look, if you have information, I want to know what it is now.
What information?
We have a little bit of information.
5 minutes with the ledgers. If Grossberg was
We have
a
like
random
this much
victim,
information.
my looking won't matter. And if not, I may be able to help you out. You got nothing to lose either way.
I don't believe you know anything. No papers.
We got anything to show him? I don't know. I mean, I guess the tape.
If I can convince you I do know something new about this case, will you let me see Grossberg's ledgers?
I'm listening.
Good. Keep it up.
Can we use this though?
Aber ich denke mir, dass die Polizei bereits weiß, dass unsere Wölfe nichts damit zu tun haben. Die können einen Test machen an den Körpern.
Gut. Ihre geflüchteten Wölfe sind keine Killer. Was soll's? Halten Sie nur Ihren Mund. Sie sind damit besser dran.
Aber Herr Knight,
Look at our smug little
kam
face.
gestern Morgen zu meinem Büro. Hat viele Fragen gestellt.
Worüber?
Über die Wölfe.
Ich habe mir gedacht, wissen Sie etwas über Großbergs Tod?
Wieso sollte ich?
Nun, ganz einfach. Ich gab Ihnen seinen Namen.
Und?
You were...
The ledgers first, please.
Starter, bringen Sie Großbergs Papiere herein. Danke, Starter. Das ist alles. I'm going out for some coffee. You'd better have something important to tell me when I get back, Knight. Or you'll learn more about Chairman law enforcement than you ever cared to know.
I love you. I love you, Commissar. Big yawn. Confusion at German words. You can't do that. I'm shocked and appalled.
Sie her und nehmen Sie die Papiere weg.
It's not the kind of detective I want to be, Gabriel Knight.
All right. Spill it.
Herr Dr. Klingman from the zoo?
Yes?
He belongs to a men's club, right? And the guy that was asking about Grossberg, well, he's in that club too. Ditto the third guy, the one with the personality of a pit bull.
Go on.
The guy that was asking about Grossberg, he was listed in one of Grossberg's address books. They knew each other. In the club these fellas all patronize is only blocks from where Grossberg was killed. Coincidence? I don't think so.
Good work. We'll have the club investigated immediately. You'll have to leave that tape here.
Wait a minute. I'm already in with these guys. You go in there with your SWAT troop and my stool pigeon days are over.
Sorry, but I'm in charge of this case, and now I have a lead. I can't depend on a civilian to do my job. What's the name of this club?
He's gonna lie.
The Friendly Wanderer. It's near the university.
Okay. I appreciate the information, but as of now, I want you to disappear. We'll handle everything.
Sure, I understand. Good luck, Lieber.
The tape?
I mean, I don't know about German law. Maybe they can use this tape, but I feel like some places you could not. Because I don't know. Can you? I didn't think you could like. You're not even allowed to like record people in public in Germany, right? Like, can't videotape. What's this location?
Hello, are you Mr. Dorn?
Yes. What do you want?
My name is Knight. I'm an associate for Grossberg's.
Grossberg? That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money. Now
He's dead. Yeah.
Who's going to pay me, huh?
I'll be handling Grossberg's accounts. If you could just tell me what services you perform for him exactly, I can get you a check right away.
I don't talk to nobody about what I do. Pay me what I'm owed. Maybe you and I can do business together. Otherwise, I've had enough of Grossberg and his associates.
If you don't tell people what services you do, how do they pay you? How do they hire you? Safe. trying to think where we could go. I don't know if this guy wants to talk to us. No, there we go.
Could you pull some cash for me from the Ritter account?
Sure. How much do you need?
14,000 marks.
Are you sure it's wise to carry so much?
I won't be carrying it long.
All right. Frau Hogel, gehen Sie zur Bank und holen Sie mir 14.000 Mark vom Ritterkonto ab. Ja, schönen Dank. Perhaps you'd like to make out a will while we wait?
How about if I just leave everything to you?
I wish you would leave everything to me.
Thanks, darling.
Right, I've got my... I don't know how much money that is. We did do a little conversion of marks before, but I can't remember what it was like. Hi, I've got a lot of money.
$14,000 marks. In cash.
Come in. Please.
This guy is well dodgy. He's got a green lighting.
Not good, huh? The smell. See, stinking animals. No matter how much I spray them down, they smell.
Some creatures are like that, yes.
Does he
Be
train?
interested
Does
in
he
hearing your
train
business
dogs?
plan, Herr Knight.
He train wolf dogs.
These animals are filthy. Hungry, too. I'd like to put If I ever solve this case, I'll sick Liebe on this guy. If I ever solve this case, I'll sick Liebe.
I mean, I feel like we can't ask about Grossberg.
Hey, how did Grossberg's export go?
Okay. Usually I bring animals in, not sell them out. I worked hard to find someone to take those too.
Oh, where did the exports end up anyway?
Taiwan. A zoo, they said. But I don't believe it. The restaurant is what I think.
Do they sell wolf meat at Taiwanese restaurants?
Why not? They sell tiger. Those people, they eat anything.
There were 2 wolves, right?
Yeah, sure. Male and female.
No, it's not the ones from the zoo, is it? Not Hilda and what was the other one called? Hilda and the other one. No. I was hoping we were going to reunite them. They might be alright. Maybe we can get them back. I'm going to believe they did go to a zoo. I believe this guy is just racist. That's what I'm going to believe. I think, what was the other one called? I think I put it in one of my... No, I didn't. No.
Could I see where you kept the wolf?
Yeah, sure. Kept them both in the last cage on the right. The one against the wall.
Yeah, I'm guessing we don't ask as if we don't know. That seems
If
silly.
I ever solve this case, I'll sick Liebe on this guy.
He looks concerned, but gosh, does his hair look fabulous there.
These animals are filthy. Hungry, too. I'd like to put Dorn in one of these cages and leave him there.
Yeah, agreed.
These animals are filthy. Hungry, too.
Okay, I don't know if there's anything for us to look at. I know. Maybe freeing them wouldn't be such a good idea either. We
If I
should
ever
just
solve this case,
yeah, we should just tell the police guy.
if I ever...
One exotic. Two exports. Okay, I guess so. He got animals for him and then sold. So maybe we can ask about what the ones he got for Grossberg.
What kind of exotics did you get for Grossberg?
Anything. Cats he mostly got. Things that make good coats, you know. Things you can't get on the market. But for you, you pay cash up front. I get you anything.
Can you get hippopotamuses?
Okay. Maybe not anything. But most things I can get. You need some cats soon, huh? Gorilla.
I need a cat now.
Gorilla.
Well, it's possible. I'll let you know. Did Grossberg harvest the furs, or did you?
Yeah, this guy will get you a capybara.
I did. Only cost 250 marks extra, and they do a good job. You get the skin all clean for that. Not the meat. You pay more for the meat.
Naturally.
But every few months, Grossberg, he wanted the whole thing live. I don't know what he did with those. I don't ask questions.
So,
I think I know.
Yeah, I'm guessing they wanted to hunt them. So they would, like, release them near their hunting lodges and then hunt them down. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe so they didn't manage to hunt something down and now it's killing people. It's a bit of a coincidence that it would kill Grossberg, though. I feel like they murdered him to stop him from... He was about to tell. he was feeling guilty about it.
Did you talk to Grossberg before he died?
Yeah, sure. A few days ago. I called the bastard for my money. He told me about you, you know.
He did?
Yeah, sure. Said he had a new business partner. And that soon he would have much money and could pay me everything. I thought he was lying. Now you show up. It's good for me he was telling the truth.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, I don't think we've got anything else to do here. Let's go. Well, we probably do. It's probably going to be flashing on the map, isn't it? Yeah. Knew it! So we're going on a hunting trip this episode, I think, so... So we couldn't do anything with that cage. I feel like we need to do something.
White sausage. Yum.
Give me a white sausage. I've been asked for one the whole day. The whole time I've been playing.
Can I have some of that, Weisswurst?
Finally.
6 Mark, bitte.
I really want to know how marks to euros.
Dankeschön.
How much he was paying for all those animals.
Bitte.
German marks. 2 euros. I guess. Okay, so it's like half. So 14,000 is like 7,000. And inflation, yeah. But I feel like even in 1995, for like an exotic cat, that's like 500 euros. That's pretty good. 'Cause illegal, it's the illegal market as well. It's the black market of animal trading. It's a pretty good deal. I'm guessing we go and bribe some of the animals with this white sausage now. If you can get an exotic cat for that, in the 90s I bet you could have got a capybara for like 200 euros. Tiger, come on, or something. We just put our hand in there. Is there not an animal in here? There is, there's a tiger. Just stare it down, Gabriel. You've got better hair. Here, have this vice first.
I don't think Morris would be interested in that.
Oh no, wrong one. I'm trying to give him a... No, how dare you, there's a real tiger in there. Well, I mean, he's trying to do it sneakily, but there's no way this guy isn't watching us. There's absolutely no way. And this tiger would be able to eat this without swallowing, without chewing. It would just swallow it. Yeah, especially because it's hungry. Gabriel looks angry at the tiger. Hilda and Percival! No! Why? Well, why life's not fair?
Hilda and Percival's tags. So much for the killer zoo wolves theory.
That's so mean. Oh. I guess we just go hunting now. We don't tell anyone about that guy yet. Hey, at least they were in a bigger cage before. With other wolves. Family dinner postponed. Not feeling a family dinner then. I hope they're still alive. I hope they genuinely are at a zoo in Taiwan.
Good. There you are. Ready to go?
Look at their little hunting trousers.
I don't really have any stuff. Von Agner said he had guns at the lodge.
Oh, we'll fix you up. Never fear. Gentlemen, let's go.
Then heck yeah, relieved for you.
Henneman, Price. You two sleep in Price's room. Gabriel will take Henneman's for now. Herrgott Sakra.
Ja, Baron.
Your room is the last door on the left upstairs. Today, we relax.
I can't believe we're just making
Tomorrow.
those really rich guys share a room. They've probably never shared a room in their lives. Yeah, that guy keeps giving everybody saucy
Can't
looks.
wait.
He kept giving me saucy looks.
There's nothing in here.
Yet. I wish we were in the room with them right now.
I could use a shower, but I want to look around first. I'll never be able to sleep in this place, not without a barricade on the door.
Yeah, they're gonna murder us. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, in the opening movie, that I don't know why we're not sharing with the Baron, because he basically tried to get us into a threesome in the opening movie. And then when he realised we weren't into it, he said we could just go with the girl.
I'd hate to get lost out there. There's a ledge under the windows. Too bad it's not a little wider.
Oh, we'll be jumping out there.
It's a ways down there, ain't it?
I'm sure we'll be jumping out the window. Let's save. Oh god, this guy hates us. This is so awkward. Running into him in the hall.
Hey.
He hates us so much.
It's no use. I saw him lock it myself.
Whose bedroom is this? What are we doing? Making the bed for them. It wasn't to Gabriel's standards. Oh, this is Price's room. Is that a whip? Oh, we've taken that. We've got that rope. Yeah, that's the guy who gave the saucy look. Look, this is his bedroom. I'm pretty sure it's that guy. I'm pretty sure he's Price.
I'm pretty sure Herr Price is in there, and I don't want to know what he's doing.
Why not, I say. He comes out and we're just staring out the window of his room. He comes out the bathroom and we're just like...
That ledge runs along the entire face of the building. Too narrow
to walk
More
on.
woods than you can shake a stick at.
Out we go. Oh!
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were busy.
Mach nicht. I'm always up for company.
Okay.
So,
I
amuse
just
me.
sit on the bed like... what the heck? I like the way we just sat on the bed. I mean, I guess that means we're not peering into the bath but as we talk to him, so I guess that is better, but it's very casual.
Tell me about the club.
From what I hear, you've already grilled the others about it. Really, it's so tedious.
All right, we can talk about something else. Can I assume you're a fan of the club philosophy?
Well, look at me. I love to eat and I love to drink. I own a butchery and a brewery, which means I love people who love to eat and drink. If I could make it the national religion, I would.
Point taken.
Sorry, I'm still thinking about that burger I had last night. It was so good. I want it again.
Do you know what type of animal we'll be hunting tomorrow?
Deer, I suppose.
Oh, that's too bad. I mean, it's too bad we don't have something more interesting to hunt.
What do you mean?
Well, Grossberg's death's gonna make it difficult to get anything really challenging. Leopards, lions, things like that.
Oh, now he's getting hostile.
You enjoy sticking your neck out, don't you?
Do I?
I'm
If it
so
were me,
embarrassed.
I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of someone like Von Zell.
I wouldn't be a very good detective just because I just get embarrassed asking cheeky questions. I'm just so embarrassed.
Were you the club's main contact with Grossberg?
Yeah. Buying and selling exotic animals isn't exactly legal in Germany. The others didn't want to know.
does Baron von Zell have to do with Grossberg?
Nothing.
But he knew Grossberg. You asked him about Grossberg the other night at the club.
My, what big ears you have.
You gave von Zell Grossberg's name.
They're behind the hair.
Because he asked me for it.
Do you know why von Zell wanted Grossberg's name?
He did not share his reasons with me.
Well, you must have thought something.
Just
I
as in,
assumed
thank you
that
for the
since
follow.
Von Zell was getting too big for his britches, and since he
I
was
can't
no
believe
longer
people
on
are
Cloud's
finding
head,
me playing this game.
that he had intentions of leaving and starting his own club.
And you didn't have a problem helping him go independent.
I would love to see him leave. And I'm not the only one.
Would your cooperation in giving out Grossberg's name have anything to do with the money you owe von Zell?
How do you know about the money?
I'm so
You
embarrassed.
only been with the club a few days. Did the Baron say something?
What's a big secret? Von Zell is a banker, isn't he?
That's right, he's a banker, and I am a successful businessman.
There you go. And he offered to cut your debt in half for a small favor, I understand. It's not your fault Grossberg's dead.
I'm not even like scared. I'm just embarrassed. I'm not scared that he's going to annoy him. I'm worried that he's going to upset him.
Have you heard of the Black Wolf?
Nine, I don't know this.
Are you sure?
Maybe there are black wolves here, maybe not. I have never seen them, I have only heard them.
What do you mean you heard them?
These wolves in the woods. I'm glad I never saw them. They make such sounds. It makes your hair stand on end.
Ow!
Are you telling me you've heard wolves around here?
Yeah, of course. You should be sure you don't go out in the dark at night. These wolves, sometimes they sound very close by.
But Klingman told me wolves are extinct in Germany, except for maybe a few in the Alps. We're not close to the Alps, are we?
Yeah, the Herr Doctor is obviously mistaken. There are wolves in the woods. I've heard them myself many times. I think you should excuse yourself now, Herr Knight. It's getting cold.
Oh, sure. No problem.
Yeah, I was going to say, this poor actor, he was
Close
probably
the door
sat
on
in
the way
that
out,
bath
please.
for hours. Okay, let's go and intrude on somebody else's room.
Come and see.
What's this guy going to be up to? Oh, he's just
What
chilling.
do you want, Knight?
Just scoping things out.
Really? Look all you want at the great wonders of this room, then leave. I'm trying to rest.
Fair enough.
I wouldn't mind a chat, but Klingman needs a little attitude adjustment first.
What could we give him? What? Would
I
snooping
can't
in his
snoop around
room?
too much. Klingman's here.
Right, we'll just leave. We'll go bother someone else.
Enter.
It's our best friend.
All settled there?
Uh-huh. Nice place.
Yes, it is. You should go for a walk. The woods are beautiful, and you could get your bearings before tomorrow's hunt.
Good idea.
He wants us to get lost in the woods.
He's busy. Friedrich wouldn't appreciate me messing around in here.
I'm sorry, but that one guy let us watch him in the bath. I don't know where the line is anymore.
Hey, Henneman,
Looks like we finally have a chance to talk.
Well, as long as my glass is full, you can ask me anything you like.
And I'm sure we will.
Are you especially close to anyone at the club?
Oh, I drift on the fringes, Herr Knight. You, however, seem to have gone straight to the top.
Oh, I don't think so.
Don't be modest. Everyone can see you as a new golden boy. Why do you think Von Zell bothers to hate you?
Are you and Von Zell good friends?
No, I was never good enough for Von Zell. No, I get along better with those who do not think so much of themselves.
Von Agner?
No. Yeah, Von Agner's a good man. Dr. Klingman, too, I like. He comes by the Doneasel and drinks with me sometimes. Well, you could stop by sometime if you want. I don't like drinking alone.
Thanks. Maybe I will.
Yeah.
That's code for I absolutely will not be stopping by for a drink.
You and Klingman make an unlikely pair. What do you find to talk about?
Herr Doctor likes to discuss the club philosophy. He's very enthusiastic, you know. That's what made him want to join in the first place.
You sponsored Klingman's membership.
Me? No, Von Zell.
Von Zell? He doesn't seem like the welcoming type.
Oh, that's what I thought, too. You know, when Von Zell brought Klingman in, I thought they must be very close. But the way Klingman asks questions, you'd think he hardly knew Von Zell. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I mean, who can say why Von Zell does anything?
So are some of them like this guy? He only knows a little bit about everything, and then I don't know. Maybe Von Zell's a red herring though. Like, too obviously, he hates us, and everyone's like, Von Zell does this and that. So I feel like it's maybe they're trying to make you think it's definitely him.
Is there any reason you don't want a room with Price?
No, you may not have noticed, but the man is a rotting schwein. Why the Baron puts up with him, I will never know. I can tell you what he's doing right now up there in his room. He has shut himself in the bathroom, and he isn't taking a bath. I tell you, you can't turn your back on a man like that. No one is safe.
I thought Price was a hotshot lawyer.
Yeah, was 10 years ago. He's lucky he doesn't need the money now because he can't get work.
Why not?
He's too obvious with his nature, you know? Okay, so maybe other men are like this, you know, thinking only what's between their legs. Price, he has no respect for normal human decency. He flaunts his perversion.
Isn't that what the club's about? Getting in touch with one's instincts, being primal?
Yeah, okay, so it is. That's a question for the Baron, not for me. I only say what I see about Price.
This is a nice hunting lodge. Do y'all come here often?
Oh, at least once a month altogether. Oh, we can come anytime we want by ourselves.
Do you have any other properties where y'all hunt?
Yeah, we have a lodge at Alfdorf, but we don't go there much. It is not so convenient as this one.
Alfdorf?
Okay.
Is the club in Alfdorf close to a forest too?
Not close. In. It's in the Naturpark Schwäbisch-Frankrischer Wald.
Of course it is. Have you ever heard of the Black Wolf?
Black Wolf? No.
Like, I feel like some of them, we asked that question and they went,
Yeah, auf Wiedersehen.
no. But this guy's just like, no. So, I don't know. It makes me more suspicious of him.
I wish someone would start a fire.
The gas lamp. I'm gonna steal it.
Nice closet.
I steal things now. This is your favourite chapter. Oh my god. I mean, it's a great start. Joining that guy in the bath, snooping around that guy's room while he was wanking. Great stuff. Yeah, exactly. It was great.
Shears. These might come in handy.
Yep, let's have him. He's got a lot of stuff in his coat. He's got like... He's like a D&D character. 30 foot of hempen rope. Shears. A small lantern.
Tools. Tools. Tools.
Okay. Oh, are we done in there? Or can I look at something else?
I'd prefer to keep the horses over there and me over here.
Oh, I want to see the horses. I want to see stock footage of a horse. Okay, they did say I could go walk in the woods. I'm a bit nervous I'm gonna get lost. It's nice though. Nice woods. Oh, this is where we started. Okay, so it's not so bad. Finding your way.
That's me, Gabriel Knight.
That's me. Just make sure we go everywhere, see everything.
There are traces of an orangish mud in the print.
Oh. Right near the house. Wasn't expecting that. Call me shocked. It looks really awkward facing us. He's like... Oh, where do we go now? Ooh, here we go. Tell me what you're thinking, Gabriel, because I have no idea.
The earth is orange over here.
Must be some minerals in the soil.
The earth. I was gonna eat it. I thought he was gonna put it in his coat like everything else, and we are gonna chuck it at someone later.
The earth is orange over here.
Chuck it in his
Must be
eyes.
some minerals in the soil. The earth is orange over here. Must.
Okay, I think we've looked at everything. We're back. I'm not sure what to do. I'm gonna save it since we've been all around the woods. Oh yeah, where's this guy gone? This Von Zell guy, where's he off? Where's he been off to? Oh, this is our room, so no naked men should be in here. I'm just gonna look out again.
I'd hate to get lost out there.
Wait, no, look down.
There's a ledge under the windows.
I don't know what we're gonna do with this room.
That's an interesting idea, but I don't need to go anywhere on this side of the building.
Oh, well we need to go on the other side of the building? Really? We're gonna go in Price's room? Is he still at it?
I hate it when I come up with ideas like this.
I don't know why we're doing this, to be honest. I just knew that the rope had got to do something to do with the window, but perhaps not. Oh, he is. He's doing it. What if Price finishes whatever he's doing in the bathroom and comes in and sees this? That is not going to support our weight. We've used his kinky rope to get out to jump out the window. Oh, we're gonna use it to get into that guy's locked room. We're making such a racket. Look how loud he's being. I mean, the rope cannot be helping him stay steady. Someone walks in and he's there like... Yeah, true. They they built a set just for this. Okay. I mean, I wanted to look at that, but I guess he's got nothing in the wardrobe. The bed? What about that book? Gabriel doesn't know German. Agner 500, Henneman 100.
Same entry I saw at the Hunt Club. If I'm not mistaken, Grossberg was trying to cash in on all the excitement around the missing zoo wolves. Von Zell must have been the new business partner Grossberg told Dorn about. Guess Von Zell didn't care much for the idea.
The newspaper says that the wolves which are missing from the zoo have been up to no good. It is funny to consider that you and I know the zoo wolves cannot be guilty and that no one else knows this. I feel morally bound to tell the police, but I am a businessman and could not be persuaded to go against my instinct. A measure of good faith, say 500,000 marks, could ease my conscience. I knew it. He was going to tell. They killed him, and it's made to look like they must have let an animal. A wild animal.
If I'm not mistaken, Grossberg was trying to cash in on all the excitement.
I knew it. I mean, I don't know it for sure. That's my theory. He hung this off like a tiny thing. It would have fallen off by now. A tiny wooden peg. I wanted to know if I could go further because we know that Von Glauer's in there. Imagine if we just turned up. Hi. Can I skip the scene? We don't need to see him go back. I hope that's all there was to see in his bedroom. Otherwise we've got to do this again. Oh Christ. Maybe I should just double check and go back out. Because we can skip all this, it'll be much quicker now. I just want to make sure. Because we didn't check the bathroom.
Not even a ring in the tub. Not surprising for someone as anal as Von Zell. Not even a ring in the tub. Not surprising for someone as anal as Von Zell. Nothing in the sink. Nothing. I can't go out that way. I'd have to leave the door unlocked.
Be funny though. Just want to make sure we're not missing anything. I feel like the note bribing Von Zell is... Why did he keep that? Why wouldn't you burn that? That guy's dead. I can't speak to him. Let's go back up. What about our good friend?
He's busy. I don't think Herr von Agner wants to see me right now. I wouldn't mind a chat, but Klingman needs a little attitude adjustment first.
Oh, do you think maybe it's the wolves? This. Yeah, there we go. Hey, look what I found.
Hildegard and Parzival. Nice names.
Mein Gott.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna turn you in.
Please, it would mean my job.
Yeah, I said I wouldn't. Not if you tell me exactly what happened.
I'm afraid.
Of Von Zell.
Same.
It's his fault. I only followed his instructions.
Why did Von Zell want to kidnap those wolves?
He said he wanted to own a pair because he admired their nature as predators.
He told me he would keep them in a private place, a safe place, to study.
How did you meet Von Zell in the first place?
He came to one of my lectures about 3 months ago. He was very knowledgeable about wolves, very. He said he admired my work. I was impressed by his knowledge and his title.
Then he told me about the club, about how exclusive it was, about their philosophy. It was like a dream come true for me.
Yes, it is seductive. So the wolves were your price of admission. How did you get the wolves out of the zoo?
I led Baron von Zell and another man that I didn't know.
I mean, the fence was like this high in the wolf enclosure.
With some meat. When they were asleep, he and von Zell put 2 of them into the truck and drove off. I was afraid when the police came and investigated the next day, but they didn't find anything. I thought we had gotten away with it. Then the killings started.
Your wolves aren't responsible. They were shipped to Taiwan. They never hurt anyone.
That is more of a relief than you could possibly imagine. But the wolves, are they safe?
I don't have that information. What do you think? Guess that's all I need to know.
Please don't say anything to the police. I swear I have told you everything.
Yeah, I know. I won't tell your dirty little secrets. For safekeeping. You enjoy your nap, Doc?
He's not sleeping anytime soon. Okay. I'm gonna save again because I don't trust this game, even though it hasn't crashed since like the first time I played it. Maybe I should trust. Maybe I should learn to trust.
Their doctor doesn't have anything else interesting to share with me. I'll leave him alone.
Maybe I should learn
Or-
to love again.
That's-
I don't know where to go. We scaled the house. We took a walk in the woods, found some prints.
There are traces of an orangish.
Hmm. I don't know if this is the same exit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look this up. What now? What now? Leave a minute, look at the mud. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Look at the print. We did that. We already looked at this print. Walk south. East. South. Yeah, we looked at this. Oh, okay, I would
The
have
Arab
never
is
got.
on-
I never would have got this, so. Look at him go. Attack that bush, Gabriel. There's a werewolf in there.
God damn.
God damn! Gosh darn it! Tarnation! I can't see anything in here, so what are we actually grimacing at anyway? Look at him. That was the crawl of somebody who knows they're being watched.
uncertain smell.
I'm guessing we need the lamp, but how do we light it?
I have a feeling it can get pretty dark around here. I'd better be prepared.
Oh. I need to get matches. Gosh darn it. Let's leave. Apparently they're here.
I wish someone would start a fire. I wish someone...
I don't know where the matches are. It says get the matches at the right side of the fireplace shelf. I don't see any matches.
Nice closet. Nice closet. I wish someone would start a fire. I wish someone would...
I get it, Gabriel. I understood. Okay, where the heck are these matches then? Where are they? 2 matches. Okay, apparently I'm missing something because the matches will only appear once you've done everything. Okay. Okay, I think we are missing something in that guy's bedroom. So, out we go again. Even when you're sure you've seen everything. Ah! Wants me to look at the bath mat.
Hello. Someone's been tromping around barefoot in the mud.
Why barefoot?
Or... Hello. Someone's been tromping around barefoot in the mud. Orange mud at that.
And we know where there's orange mud, in that cave we were just in. Okay, I think that should be it. Oh, don't search his bed again. Okay, yeah, there we go. Someone started a fire. Thanking you. I'll be having them.
That fire...
Crawl through. Okay, now use the matches on that. What? Why are we back here?
I'm not going in there again.
What did I miss? I accidentally clicked because I was clicking for the to use the mouse, to use the matches. What did we see? Oh. I missed it because I double clicked. Ah. I know, it says after the gruesome cutscene, Gabriel will rush out the cave. I don't know when I last saved. When did I last save? Shall I just... I'm scared of... I don't remember where we got to. I've got the blackmail letter. Okay, let's go back in the room. I'll double click again. I always accidentally double click in this game. No, don't exit. It was horrific. It was. It was horrific. Okay, we need to do this again. Look at the paw print. No, we're doing it. We're doing it. I want to see it as part of the game.
Nothing.
Yeah, I
Hello.
reloaded. I don't think it's... I don't think I did it too far. It's not for you. It's not for you, Lexi. Not for Lexis. No Lexis allowed. Okay.
That fire feels...
Right, that way. That way. That way. That way. Okay, and then we need to use these. Okay. Don't click again now. No touching. You have no idea. Okay. What? Look at that crawl. That is pretty grim. That is a gruesome cutscene. They were right. Let's go back in.
I'm not going in there again.
Yeah, exactly. Even if he's not a werewolf, he would not want to be caught chowing down on humans like that. There's no, like, surely you can vomit and run. Help! I just witnessed the
I
most
wouldn't mind a
horrible
drink,
thing.
but I have a feeling I should stay alert.
No, this one was recommended by Duck Sauce. I think because I was talking about FMV games that I wanted to play one for like Halloween. But this was like a year ago, and it took me this long to get this game to work. It did not want to be full screen. If I tab out, it becomes not full screen again. That's why I'm having to use my phone. Yeah. I'm unsure in this world if things like mystical things do exist, basically, because I haven't played the first game. I have no idea. I feel like maybe they do. Maybe werewolves are real in this universe. But I, like, going into the game, I was expecting to, like, be like, werewolves, and it's like this really obvious human, like, making it look like werewolves, like a Scooby-Doo. But I don't know. I'm kind of like half thinking that maybe magic is real, like creatures in this universe, because we met a psychic. Grace seemed to have some sort of, you know, flashback. She can see Ludwig in the lake. Help me, Von Klauer.
What is it? What's happened?
Nothing happened.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
No, Sweet Jesus. In the woods.
Show me.
He's gonna have tidied the bodies away.
Gabriel, where are you going?
In there.
Or maybe Gabriel's a Ludwig. Maybe he's gone. Maybe he's lost his mind a little bit. It's all the hair, all that hair product. You can't send him in alone.
Something must be done.
Did you see him? Did you see Von Zell?
Von Zell? No. I didn't see anybody. Only the bodies.
But he was in there before.
Yeah, obviously, he's not gonna stick around.
Von Zell is a werewolf. It looks like he's been killing like this for a long time, using the woods for cover at this lodge and at your other lodge in Alfdorf. I think he stalks his victims to learn their habits, and then attacks them in secluded spots. He drags them back here to the cave to eat.
He might not be a werewolf, he might just be a cannibal.
The victims are reported missing since no bodies are ever found. Von Zell's careful not to let himself be seen in wolf form. One woman did see him, but no one believed her.
I'm thinking I might play the first Gabriel night.
Something changed, I don't know why.
After this, though.
Von Zell cooked up this plan to steal wolves.
Not
from
straight
the zoo.
after. We've
Wolves
got
that public mutilations could be blamed
Sherlock
on,
Holmes versus
but
Jack
he
the
needed
Ripper.
an inside man. So he seduced Klingman into wanting to join the club, then used a lure of sponsorship to set up the kidnapping. But then he needed a way to get rid of the wolves, a way that guaranteed the wolves wouldn't be found by the police. He knew the club got exotic animals on the black market. He'd been doing it for years. Von Agner had built up a massive debt to Von Zell. Von Zell offered to subtract part of it if Von Agner gave him the name of the exotic's contact. The contact was a man named Grossberg. Now, Grossberg was perfectly willing to get rid of the wolves for a fee. But Grossberg got greedy. When he read of the wolf killings in the newspaper, he tried to blackmail Von Zell. That's when Von Zell killed him.
I knew Von Zell was deeply disturbed, but this is incredible.
Yeah, but it's true. We have to call the police. I know the man in charge of the case.
No! The police would never believe us. Nothing in their mentality prepares them for something like this. Besides, I am responsible for Von Zell.
Yeah, I don't
I knew
know.
that philosophy was powerful, but I never realized that someone could take it to such a hideous conclusion.
I don't know if he's as unknowing as he says he is.
I helped create this. I must stop it. With your help, that is.
What are you proposing?
That you and I hunt him. Tonight.
I don't trust him
That's
one
what you
bit.
came to the club to do, isn't it? Hunt down and kill Tony Huber's murderer.
How'd you know?
You're not the only one who can ask questions. It's all right. I'm glad you showed up. Now we must act. Meet me at the stable at midnight. Until then,
Meet me at
be discreet.
midnight.
The others could only slow us down.
All right. Tonight it is.
I feel like we're gonna be hunted. I don't trust this. I don't trust this one bit.
What rough beast slouches towards the hunt, it's prey to be undone.
Don't, you're creeping me out.
Am I? I have a tendency to do that to people. How are they clothes?
I feel like Lord fucking Byron.
Nonsense. You look better than he ever did. And you'll need that extra warmth tonight.
Oh.
We don't ride much in the States.
We are not taking the horses. It's too dangerous to ride at night.
Yeah, it's too dangerous. The horses are precious.
I suppose you have a plan?
We need to corner him. The best place is the ravine.
Ah, yes. I did think something looked like it. I needed to do something at that ravine.
Better run defense.
I'm sure you have your own methods. But if I were you, I would keep close.
Yeah, I would shoot the first thing I saw.
Stay right behind me.
Is it wrong that I'm hungry right now? I'm really, really hungry.
Friedrich. I heard something. Friedrich! Damn it. Friedrich!
Same. I'm scared. I'm a little bit scared. I can't lie. I'm scared. I'm hungry. I need the toilet a little bit. Why would you take that off? Oh, I need the toilet before we can continue with this. I'm too jumpy. So BRB. Oh, okay. I'm scared. Oh, I've got the wrong thing on. There we go. I'm scared. I don't know if there's gonna be like anything jumping out at me or what. It's alright, we're back.
The door's locked.
Ah!
Even if I could figure out how to saddle a horse, I'd never be able to ride it.
Back in the woods then.
Yeah, it's a wolf.
What can I do?
I don't want to get that close.
Let's do it. Yeah. I did think this might be timed. Not the throat. Now I'm gonna get eaten. I'm gonna get eaten. Okay, what could we do though? Record the wolf. Tape the wolf. Oh, we have a dagger, I guess. Why didn't you use that? The talisman did absolutely no good. Stab it. I know he doesn't want to get close.
I don't want to get that close.
Oh, well, let's just leave. Just leave. Am I being chased? I guess we need to find Von Glauer. So he can shoot it.
Dead end.
For God's sake, am I getting killed? Alright, we're just gonna skip. We've seen this. Okay. They said to take him to the ravine as well. Isn't that where we just got pinned? Okay.
Where the hell is it?
Okay, if we go back now, it is... Shall I save here and then we can restore from here? I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. TBH. I can't find a way. No. Christ, where now? Is this where we were before? I don't even know anymore.
Dead end.
Dead end, okay, we're dead. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. So we're looking it up. Hacks. Yep. Well, let's just try again. Okay. Show the talisman to the wolf. North, it says. West. West. Where's the wolf at? No, there it is. He showed up. Okay, where's the talisman in my inventory? The inventory system. Put the knife down. I'm trying to do something here. Walk south. Never. West. Why is the well, I was holding it and it would attack me, so it can't be that serious. I don't know where to go. Oh, go away. You have to remain pointed. Darn it. Shoot the wolf! It's literally torn your throat out 3 times already. What are you doing? He was going to wait for it to tear Von Glauer's throat out.
Guess my secret's out. I'm obviously not a hunter. This shit sickens me.
You're less experienced than I thought. But not for long, I'm sure. Oh, it's the wound. We need to clean it.
Yeah, no, you need a doctor.
Guess he got me.
I guess I accidentally skipped a scene again.
Fuck! Wait a minute. I shot him. You made me shoot him. I'm okay. Oh, Christ.
Push him in the ravine.
Thank God you made me shoot him.
Come on. We'll fix you up in the lodge. And I'll drive you back to Munich in the morning. I think you've done enough hunting for one trip.
Werewolves are real. Who knew? Look at Grace all dressed up. Yeah. But that was kind of a nice surprise to me that things like that actually happen in this world. Oh, Gabriel. You and Dolly Whiskers. Hi, Dolly Whiskers.
You must do it.
Yeah, I thought well, I kind of was like leaning towards that it must be real because Grace was having visions, the psychic was real, so therefore maybe werewolves are real. Oh no, he's turning into a werewolf. Why didn't he think of this?
No. No.
I'm really confused. I'm so confused. Nice wig, bro. Oh no!
Tell her to put this with my heart without hurting.
Von Glauer!
Gabriel!
Uh-oh.
Get out!
Hey, he's like a werewolf now. I'd move on. Oh, they're gonna throw him in the dungeon.
You have a visitor.
Well, well, I'm sure confused. I think we're gonna end it there, though. I feel like we should save the final chapter for tomorrow. I feel like I need time to process. To be honest, I'm not shocked that werewolves are real. I'm shocked that Gabriel got. I'm not sure. I was kind of like 50-50 at the end on whether things were mystical or not. But yeah, I do like the game. I needed more help. I didn't need help until like chapter 3. So I'm kind of sad. I thought I would be able to do it, but I think my patience for wanting to find out what happened as well made me want to look things up. I wanted to get through faster so I could find out, are werewolves real? Turns out they are. I kind of thought it was going to be werewolves are real because of they were blatantly trying to set it up that King Ludwig II was a werewolf. And I was like, well, they can't take all this back, so they've got to go through with it. They can't take back all this exposition. Okay, I'm just looking to see if there's somebody to raid. I think we can raid Spooky Sleuths, playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. Go say hi. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll finish off the final chapter and hopefully we cure Gabriel.